Like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos from PHN Learn. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store. Hello guys. So in this session, we are going to learn about different commands of your SQL. Now that we have learned everything about database, means how to create database, how to show it, means every manipulation, every possible manipulations which we can do with your database, we have seen in our previous session, right? But using command line also as well as using the workbench also, we have seen both the ways, right? Now that we have created the database, we need to create a table also. Like here, if I have a database, a proper database structure is created. But to fill the data in it, we need to have a table, means we need to have a pattern over there. Because SQL is nothing but your structure query language, which is used, basically MySQL is used for to handle which type of data? A structured data. Right, MySQL is used to handle structured data. That's the reason we need to have tables which will give us a model, a specified model, a pattern in which we can store our data, our structured data. Right. So now that we have a database over here, now we want to create multiple tables. Right. But before starting with tables, now here I want to add multiple tables, and with that table only the data will get stored in the table, and there I will perform certain manipulations which I want, means retrieving the data, storing the data, or else retrieving certain values from the data. We will do like that. So we need to give commands before to do the manipulations. We need to do give certain commands, right? Now, in SQL, what is there? These commands, these queries are being separated into several types. That is your DDL type, DDL commands, DML commands, DCL commands, TCL commands, and DQL commands. So, these are the various types of the commands in which the SQL commands are being separated. Okay. Now first of all, we will take an example of DDL commands. Means DDL means what? Data definition language. Now here what happens? The commands which are used to perform operations over a complete table. The commands which are used to perform a complete operation over a complete table, then you need to use DDL language. That is data definition language, and the commands which are there stored over there are create, truncate, alter, drop. Means these are the commands. Create means what? The name only suggests, means what? I am creating a table. Drop we have seen in our database lecture. Drop is what? Means deleting the table. And alter and truncate does the same. We will see it in the later on sessions. Means these are doing what? These are the commands which are directly performing their operations over a complete table as a whole. Right? So here what is happening? If you want to perform your operations over the complete table, then you need to use the commands like this. Create means creating a table. Right? Drop means deleting a table. Means everything is going to perform over a complete table only. Right? You don't need to have if you don't want to do operations inside the table, but you need to do the operations in the table, on the table, then you have to use DDL language, that is data definition language commands. Okay, so this was complete about your DDL language. Now again, the second type is your DML language. That is what? Data manipulation language. Now here the name only suggests manipulation. Manipulation means what? Means if you want to manipulate the data, if you want to work with the data which is stored inside the table, then you need to use DML commands. Okay, and the commands which are there are insert, update, delete. Okay, these are the commands which are used in your DML language. Insert means what? If you want to add certain rows, if you want to add certain data in your table, then you have to use insert. Delete means what? If you want to delete the data, delete. If you want to update the data, update. So these are the commands which are there in data manipulation. If you want to manipulate your data which is stored in a table, then you have to use DML commands. Okay. Then again, the third type is DCL language, that is data control language commands. Here data control, see, each and every time has the name in such a way that from that name only you can judge which for what this is basically used. Okay. Now data control, here the commands are used like grant and revoke. Okay, grant and revoke means what? If you want to give permissions to your tables, to your data, then you have to use DCL commands. Grant means what? You need to have you need to give permissions, means yes, this is my table, this is my data, and this table will be visible to you. It will be public basically. It will be public means what? It will be visible to all of the users. Then I am giving what? I am giving it permission. Right? Every time when you are opening your database system, every time I need to give the password, right? We have seen this. Whether it is a command line or it is a workbench, you need to give a password. But if you want that my database should be public and it should be visible to every users, then here you have to give permission. You have to grant certain permissions to your database. And if you want to do this, then which type of commands you are using? DCL commands, that is data control language. And now that I have given my database public, but I don't now after some days I don't want it to be public. I want it to be protected or private. Means I want it to be just like it was in before. Okay. So at that time, which command you will use? Revoke. Revoke means what? It will undo the permissions. It will take out the permissions. It will take out the permissions, right? So means here revoke means grant and revoke are giving you the permission or taking you the permission. It have the authority of giving the permission and taking the permission of your database, of your tables, of your data, right? So at this time you need to use DCL language, means data control commands. Okay. After this, there is a type of TCL, that is transaction control language. Now transaction control means what? Here the commands like save point, roll back and commit. These are the commands which are there in this type. Here what has happened? Commit, roll back. This means what? Save point. These are what it is saving. Save point means save the database. Now roll back means undo whatever operation I am doing. Let's say I have added a row. Now I don't want that row basically. It was by mistake I have added it. So now I want to undo it. Then here what will I use? A rollback command and then commit. So these are the commands means transaction control, right? Once I have done the transaction over there in my database, but now I don't want it, then here through this command I am able to control the transaction. That's the reason the name only suggests it is what? Transaction control language. Okay. So this is about your TCL commands, and then the last one is DQL, means data query language. Here select command is only used. Now through the select we can do multiple things. We can select your data, we can view the data as per our choice and many more. Select is a vast concept in your this database management system. Select is used for multiple reasons. Okay, so one by one we will see the use of select and what is select and what we can do. We can definitely see it. Okay, so for now this was all about your types of your SQL commands. SQL is basically bifurcated into certain types, and from the name of the type only you can judge which type of commands will be there in that, and what will be the use of those types of command. Okay, so this was the types of your SQL commands, and one by one we will see each and every command in detail in our further lectures. Like we will see in the next lecture we are going to see how to create a table and what to do and what is the syntax basically using the server as well as the workbench both. Okay, so this was all about today's session. Hope you have understood the concept. So for now, thank you and goodbye. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.